Hey everybody, Jeremy here. Welcome to Action Figure Window Shopping episode 17. So first, I gotta address the elephant in the room. I am not at home. I'm far away from home. I'm inside this hotel room, which is why you see a little kid in the background. Where is she? There she is, right there. All right, so they are laying down. Looks like they might be going down for a nap. So this is the perfect time for me to get this episode and knock it out. But apologies for any extra noises that you might hear. All right, so let's get things started as we usually do with McFarlane Toys. What do they have in store for us this week? Well, first, they got their winter showcase going on. But first, I wanted to show this figure. This was separate from the winter showcase, but I really think that he looks like a cool figure. This is Godspeed from DC Rebirth. I have no idea who Godspeed is, but he looks like a Flash. And he's wearing gold and white. And I love gold and white. And I can't see his eyes, so I can't see side eyes. All those things combined makes for a figure that I think is cool and that I just might even pick up, even though I have no idea who this is. So this is a really cool looking figure here. I love these effects that they have. I like that they include these types of effects with Flash figures, and I just wish that everyone had some type of, everyone who, you know, it makes sense to, had some type of energy effect as an accessory, you know, because it really does add a lot to that particular figure. So I wanted to show that one. Now the other figures are all from the Spawn universe. So those were the first set of announcements from their winter showcase. Started today, February 25th. They're going to have more announcements in the coming days, and I'll get to those at a later time because they unfortunately won't be in this video. But this is one of the 4 figures that they showed off. This one is Haunt. You might be familiar with Haunt or any of these other figures if you read the Spawn graphic novels. I do not, so I don't know who they are. I just think that they look cool. So here he is. He's also going to come with some accessories. There you go, right there. You can see he can kind of wrap them around his legs and stuff there. So there's Haunt. The next figure is Overkill. So this is a mega fig, one of the bigger figures that McFarlane comes out with. And I like mega figs, but I gotta tell you guys, I am disappointed in the way that this one looks, because although they always do a good job when it comes to like face detail, I mean, I think that that looks really good. But what I don't like is the fact that there's no extra paint detail on these armor pieces here on the shoulder and down here by the wrist, and even these little like medallion looking thingies that are on his chest. It's just plain. And you know that McFarlane can do a lot better than that. So I feel like these should definitely have had more paint detail built in, especially when you look at something like Cygor and all the work that they put into making Cygor look awesome. But then you come and look at this and I'm like, come on guys, you could have done them better. You could have done Overkill better than this. The face looks great, but everything, these armor pieces, they're pretty big, so they stand out, and it's just not doing it for me. Here's Ninja Spawn, and this Ninja Spawn looks pretty cool, but then the whole lack of paint detail again rears its ugly head for these weapons, and this is something that's been happening for a little bit, and it's disappointing to me because I know McFarlane can make some fantastic, amazing looking weapons, and these are just boring, you know, silver, gray, red, and brown, that's it. And you can even see the sculpted detail there, so, you know, help us out a little bit, do a little something extra with these figures, you know? But that's what it is right now. So the other figure that they revealed that they didn't have a Instagram page or Instagram post up for separately is this one, and this is Spawn with his throne. So this is a deluxe Spawn with a throne, and it comes in a similar box to the She Spawn, also at a similar price. And you can put him down in the throne like this. But since he is an action figure, you can stand him up, and he's got this, you know, really cool flowing cape that's optional. You don't have to put that on him, but you can if you want to. In the regular plastic base that all these McFarlane toys comes with. So this Spawn looks really cool, and the other ones look cool too, with the exception of that Overkill, which I thought they could have done a better job of the paint decor. Awesome. NECA. NECA had a flurry of different announcements with The one of the biggest ones to me being the unarmored Last Ronin. So they're also coming out with an armored Last Ronin as well. And usually when you have an like an unmasked and a masked version, or just a variant of a figure, sometimes find yourself thinking, well, which one should I get? This one or that one? Because I ain't getting both. But when it comes to this Last Ronin, it's going to be kind of hard. I think that this unarmored version, he looks really cool. And he gives you more, because the armored version, if I can just jump into the armored version, I mean, this is what he looks like. He's completely covered, right? And you can take the hood off, but it's all, it's all armored up. But you get so much more turtleness with this unarmored version that it's like, man, if you want to get both of them, it totally makes sense to me. It really, really does. And he just looks really cool. He comes with a flurry of accessories, as you might expect, including, let's see if we can get all of the, yeah. So you got Splinter's Journal here, a Mauser, interchangeable hands, nunchucks, tonfa, sai, sword, different head sculpt, throwing knives. Got a lot of really nice stuff there. So if you go over on Bit Back Toy Store, you see that the price is $37.99. It's kind of like the new, more expensive price for NECA Ultimate figures. Is not a Big Bad Toy Store thing. That's how much these figures are also going for in like Target, which blows my mind. It seems like it just happened so fast, NECA also revealed a couple of other figures from their Mirage line, the comic book line, and also they revealed this Slash figure here. So this Slash comes out in August 2022. And, Slash has been around for a good while as the cartoon, or the video game version rather. And he was always pretty easy to find, like the Turtles in Time one. But this one is not based on the video game. It's based on Eastman and Laird's TMNT Adventures comic book series from Archie Comics. Same price as the Last Ronin, $37.99. Let's take a look at some of the things that he comes with. Slash is one of those characters that just has a soft spot in a lot of people's hearts. They just love themselves some Slash. So there he is with all the different accessories, which isn't a lot. A couple of weapons and some interchangeable hands, but you got the guy himself, so perhaps that is good enough. And we also have another figure. Here she is right here from Mirage Comics, Renette. I don't know if the T is silent or not. I have no idea who this is, but I'm sure there's a lot of people who do. But here she is. I think they did a really good job with the line work and everything. She really does, look like she came out of a graphic novel. I really like that. Kind of almost cell shaded in a way, So this is a really nice looking figure. Again, $37.99. Comes out September 2022. NECA has been on a roll with these figures lately. And also, today, or for the next handful of days, however, when you watch this, if you want to get your hands on these new 2-packs, you can get them directly from thenecastore.com. USA and international. These are just the USA listings. So this is for the Rock Soldier Infantry and Crooked Ninja Turtle Goon 2-pack. So this is the Army, one of the Army builder sets that comes with everything that you see here. I have no idea who these people are. I feel like they've gotten to a point in the cartoon line where they've just completely left behind any and everything that I knew about it. So I was probably growing up and growing out of this at this time. But if you stuck around with it, you know who these guys are. This is something for you. Here's another 2-pack that's also available right now for Smash and Zack. Again, they look cool, but I don't know who they are. But look, you get a Chrome Dome head, and that's cool. I never saw Chrome Dome in stores, and that was always something that bothered me. I really wish I would have found Chrome Dome, because I would have picked him up. All right, so those are the NECA announcements. Oh, not yet. We're almost done with NECA. Here's something else. They got Alf. You guys remember Alf? He's back in ultimate form. So Alf. One thing I want to say about Alf is, if you are even somewhat familiar with Alf, I highly recommend that you go check out Toy Galaxy's video on the history of Alf. They do a really good job of like these little like documentary type series that they cover these old shows and stuff from yesteryear and different toy lines and stuff like that and TV shows and they Toy Galaxy does a great job of putting it together. The channel has really evolved since it first started. So if you want to learn more about Alf and the ins and outs and behind the scenes and all that really good stuff, go check out that video. I'll leave a link for it. But here's everything that this figure comes with from NECA. He's in the 7-inch scale. Again, $37.99. That's the price now. Comes with everything that you see here. A loud Hawaiian shirt, interchangeable hands, an annoyed cat inside of a loaf of bread, 2 pieces of bread, because Alf, wanted to eat the cat. Some popcorn, sunglasses. He's got some soda, Fusco soda. You got a picture back there. Yeah, I like Alf. So there you go. Don't expect crazy articulation with this guy. This isn't the type of figure for that. But yeah, NECA's coming out with a freaking Alf in September of 2022. And another really popular line right now that I see people clamoring for is the retro Spider-Man line. And this is one that I have found, this Rhino that's going to be coming out. He's a really big figure. So I thought that people would be interested in that. I wanted to get the Kingpin when I saw him, but I never found him in stock anywhere. And so I was never able to pick him up. And I don't want to pay, like third-party prices for it. But here is Rhino. And even though it's on that retro card, I mean, he's still a modern looking figure. So, they didn't take all the cues from the super old toy line, the Toy Biz line, and just say, we're just going to reissue it and it's retro. That's why you get 5 points of articulation. No, there's like regular figures. It's just on this retro card. And people can choose to keep these on card and put them on a wall or something like that. You got to respect it. But yeah, I thought this Rhino was a pretty cool looking addition to that. And while we're kind of like in the whole Marvel side of things, I've been really wanting a nice Storm action figure, and I came across this from Mafex. So this is the comic version of Storm, again with the gold and white. I love gold and white, but what I don't love is this price, $104.99. Man, guys, I mean, for that much, you really got to bring it. You really got to bring it. And this is just a 6-inch figure, and she comes with 3 head sculpts and some effect parts. I love that look. That is a really great look. But man, for $104, I cannot justify that. Cannot justify it. I only have one Storm figure, and it's not really even a figure. It's when Barbie was doing their kind of like some iconic type of female figures thing. Remember they had like a Rosa Parks one, and then there was the Storm one, and then there was a whole bunch of different ones. And so I picked up the Storm. I don't care if it's a Barbie, it was a Storm, and it's big and it looks really cool, and it has a lot of stuff that people in the regular collecting community, lose their minds over, like cloth goods. And I'm like, dude, this Barbie's all cloth. But anyway, I kept her in the box. But yeah, I really think that this Storm is great looking, but I just can't justify that price. It's just way too much. Here's a look at the 3 different head sculpts, which are, the eyebrows are the same. Only thing that looks really different is just the mouth. But like a little bit more variation from that. But yeah, if I can, let me know if there is a Storm figure that is a lot cheaper than this, but still looks cool, and preferably gold and white. That's one that I would like to pick up. All right, so the last thing I want to show you guys today, because I don't have a whole lot of time, is this one right here from Mezco 112 Collective, Golden Age Batman versus Two-Face box set. This looks amazing. 190 bucks. Comes with Batman and Two-Face, and this is like the Two-Face. Everything's different colors. Different side for the left, different side for the right. He's got that face. The horribly scarred, disfigured face. I mean, this is the Two-Face. When I think of Two-Face, I think of some guy that kind of looks like this. And this is just a classic looking Batman. Now let's keep looking at the pictures. Yeah, can I swipe through? Yeah. So this is just good stuff. I really, really do like this. Go through all of these pictures. And man, you can even have the Harvey Dent without the messed up face. So this is great. The 112 Collective, you know, they've just been killing it ever since they started this line. It's great to see how it's expanded over time. But this ships out between May and June of 2022. And you have to join a wait list if you want to get on it. $190. I think that it's worth it for this. I really do think that it's worth it. This is a very, very nice looking figure. And will not require a signature upon delivery, so make sure that it doesn't get swiped off your doorstep. But yeah, that is it. I know that there's a lot of different announcements and stuff that's just coming out all over the place, and we're going to get to those in the next episode. But these are the things that caught my attention this week, and even though I'm on the road, I was glad that I'm still able to get this out. So that's all, you guys. Let me know if there's anything you saw this week that you're interested in picking up, or something that I missed that you're interested in picking up. So until next time, thanks for watching. I'm Jeremy. Talk to you later.